Play the clip. Girls are going to react to this. Go ahead.
We've basically told a great generation of young women, don't get married, don't have kids, go get a corporate job, and it's created mass political hysteria. And then in their early 30s, they get really upset because they say, you know, the boys don't want to date me anymore because they're not at their prime. And people get mad when I say that. Well, it's just true. If you're in your early 30s, I'm sorry. It's like you're not as attractive in the dating pool as you were in the early 20s. But again, you have your corporate job and cats, so I thought, you know, we've basically...
There you go.
Was the audio boosted on that one, Nick? Oh, okay. Yeah, it was super low. Anyways, your reaction to the clip, starting with you. Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah. Where's the crickets? You can cue the crickets.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the
You can say whatever you want. I
really don't have anything to say about that. I mean, yeah, the dating pool does shrink. That's very true.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah.
Any reaction to that?
Also, I don't really feel like I have to make a comment on that. There's really not much to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Sure, dating pool shrinks. Also, some women want a job in cats, and for them, that's a good time. Again, I lean toward a world in which people can do what they want.
Okay.
Sound like an anarchist, right?
I honestly don't have an opinion.
We suck.
Yeah, I know.
Here,
I thought when you told me you were going to play my tapes, Brian, I was going to get screamed at and people were going to throw stuff. I guess I'm not as concontroversial as I thought I was.
Yeah, see, you got a warm reception here.
Yeah, I don't know.
They co-sign everything.
Run for
Charlie.
politics.
We don't have to answer now, but I do have a question. If you want to make it cooler culturally for women, young women to want to be mothers and be married and, you know, anti-Steinem stuff, then there's got to be a long-term plan, right, to change the culture.
Yeah, and I mean, that's part of what I'm first trying to live what I believe and build a family, because I think that's important. Then I'm also trying to advocate this in a culture where it's not always celebrated. And I would love to just really go quickly around the horn, super quick. If you had to choose between, if you could only pick one, marriage or career, which would you choose? If you had to choose. Can we do that?
Yeah, can I add one thing? So is it great, amazing career or beautiful, healthy family?
That's correct.
Okay, that was.
If you had to choose, now you can have both in life, but if you could only pick one,
I would say marriage.
Marriage.
Yeah, the healthy family.
Family.
Marriage.
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 Marriage. And can I answer the other question?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
So I actually want to back him up on, you know, you're not really in your prime once you turn 30. I know I got married at age 23. I mean, I was pretty, I was an athlete, married the wrong guy, became obese. Yeah, not now, obviously. But yeah, once I divorced him after I turned 30, the dating pool was vastly smaller.
Well, thank you for defending me. I could have used you a couple months ago. Yeah, so
I'm in Phoenix, so.
No, that's right. We should talk. No, and the last question that I'll ask is, I want you to think about it. If every single one of you said marriage, are you making deliberate steps every day to get closer to that goal, or are you making steps to get closer to the career goal?
Starting with you, go ahead.
Because I believe that in a marriage, since you're coming together as a contractual agreement, I do want to provide to a certain extent, just in case my husband can't. I am going towards the career.
Okay.
At the moment.
No, and I only ask just, and again, we don't have to go on the horn. I think it's important, though, to answer your question. Far too often, we do not tell young ladies, if you have to prioritize one more than the other, would you rather have your tombstone say, CEO of a shoe company, or loving mother of 3 children and a wife? And if you would rather have loving mother and, you know, of 3 children and a wife, then you should prioritize that more in your early 20s than your career or going to college. Because the tragedy is there are far more single early 30-something women in this country than married 30-something women in this country. It's the fertility rate's the lowest ever been, marriage rate's the lowest ever been, and it's because we tell young ladies you can wait forever to do this, and that's not the case for everybody. It's the case for some people, but not the case for everybody, and I think it's a tragedy.
I think while even you have a family, you should...
I'm trying here, man.
Even when you have a family, you should still have, like, what happens when the kids are done and they graduate and they move on out of the nest? What does a woman do then?
Grandkids.
Does a woman just take care of... Well, that's assuming
that's
that
a really
your
smart
children
question, though.
want to.
In fact, we are doing everything the opposite. We should say, focus on family formation in your early 20s, then go to college in your late 30s.
Sure. But what if you marry
Because
the
college
wrong
will always be there.
person? Or
No, that's a very fair point. Love and life come with a huge risk.
sure.
But the
Yeah.
greater risk is dying alone.